But it's rough, one of the roughest time. And every day you come in with a different thing. So if you know the cure now, if one thing we know, if I feel back, if I black back clad, we know, say well, me can't do enough of that and get enough money if I back clad. And we know it's something we use, for all and something there. We know it's something where if keep you up your waist and your back. Yeah. Yeah man. And two things there, nothing happen to your back. I even with you last month and drink some, you know. In a root shot, you know. Yeah, me put my root in a root, man. When me go up a ground, then me a ratty. It damage up some land up there, you know, brother. You can't believe it, it's so powerful, man. Coconut, me drink coconut bean, man. But me not telling you coconut vein for them back and what you know, but that me use.
Is coconut vein literally from the coconut tree, or it's the name of a different bush?
Yes, sir.
So what is coconut vein exactly? Because I've heard of it, but I don't know what it is.
Dig it up under the earth, man.
Ah, so like a thin root, like a young root of a coconut tree? Of a young coconut tree?
Yeah, young.
A young shoot.
No, whole shoot, man.
Oh.
Whole coconut vein, they take your park and dig up around it, man, and get your coconut vein then.
So how big would they be? A coconut vein.
Maybe about that. Alright. It look bigger than this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, maybe this, like how it broad.
Yeah.
The whole of this, that side there, you know, coconut vein, man. And sometimes, them fatter. If them fall down and come out of the earth, then bigger.
Okay.
Or banana vein and coconut vein mix. You know? Banana vein or Pocky. Pocky good to wicked too, you know.
Pocky too?
Pocky is something you eat out there,
yeah. But what, the pocky flesh from the inside that you clear out, or you're talking about a pocky?
The pocky itself, the whole big pocky.
What?
It's good with that.
I heard animals kind of eat that, so.
Yeah.
So.
Me use it too. Me use it. Like me got a back and bush and me get strain in my back like what them a talk about them. Or back pain. That thing me use.
Interesting.
So you see there's two same thing what them a talk about there. And then me use and conquer anything in a back business. So if them give a slip, me get a whole heap of money. If they not talk up the things and me know that thing. And then too something there, there's especially to the coconut vein. It's strong, you know. Powerful, you know. Remember coconut, you know, so the jelly good.
Oh yeah. Of course.
And what about the vein from the earth?
Well, makes sense because everything from that plant is used, right? Like they use
the limb, the everything,
every single thing. They use the oil, they use the meat, they use the young coconut, old coconut, the water, the root, the burn the wood, use the shell.
Yeah, a good wood too, you know. And a good, if you cut it with the saw and it whole, it shine and grainy if you use it and make any palm of furniture like all the table them. It shine on the back of the acid.
Cool.
Coconut wood, if them whole. Like them a type of coconut, we are dead there now. Tough, hard one them. And cut them one. Smooth. Polish them, shine them. Wow, you think I'll a whole heap of money for them, man. Because them shiny, you know, like them got some grainy in them, you know. Some of them, by the way, they shine on the table there to acid. When you're done with them.
That's cool.
Man, coconut board, man. I remember when I go some place already, and a pure coconut board that man use all in a bar, go right round. Set it with the pure coconut board, you know, man. When you go there and when you're on guy count and look, you have to every now tell us you have coconut. And then they put a coconut tree there, the label and know say, yo, a coconut do this, yeah? Coconut do this.
Coconut like a tree?
Them big as you know that, you know dead coconut tree too, man.
Oh,
long. Man saw them up.
So in the roots, I've seen the strong back a lot. Is that literally for your back as well? Like fix up your back too?
Well,
because you're talking about the coca vein being good for your back pain, that kind of thing. Is strong back for the same thing?
Strong back, I know. Strong back. I want roots, you know. We climb tree, you know. And I run it, you know. A vine, or climb tree, but it's yellow. That's a strong back. Then call it strong back too. But if you mix both the whole of them together, from a back business, but me know the coconut are the wickedest one. All you know got nothing more. You just use the coconut bad man. And the young packy. You use the packy, the same back big packy them, yeah. But you put it in the fire, and bake it. And make it come soft. And you take it out, make it come soft. Yeah. And wash it off. And squeeze it. And strain it.
Okay.
Yeah, like when you cook it, you know, you put it in the fire, you wash it off, you know. Good. And then you strain it with strainer. Then you go back now and strain it with that little pretty piece of cloth there.
Yeah.
When nothing can stain there now. And just turn it to your head, you know. The man is strong like lion to rat. Come on. So then you have a sleep and come up with that. And then stuff them will come make. And know say, well, them there to clean you up if the really bad business they are come with. I have all of them stuff there. And I know them and I test them and I give man them. To then drink and then happy again. Work like hell. Any of your back at you, man, and then something you have to deal with, brother. Coconut bean, man. I like coconut beans, you know. And I care your feeling and you boil even tea, like how we like boil this. Pure coconut bean, like I would like boil it with tea.
Yeah.
Wicked thing, you know. And I put nothing in it. But the packy, brother, even animal, we give animal it too, you know. Yeah, we give animal it, man. Like when animal lose them kidney, you pass out after birth, can pass it to you, the packy by a man, and you go to your feet ground. Instant clean out, you know. So him work. With that this come out and it goes clean up. Cow same way. So that when I do it, you want powerful something, yeah? So some good shit in the earth, yeah. Of heal people, but they don't know. I'm go originally man like all me, I know we know them shit me and what to use. You know, once you can't get this up there, you know, Matthew, and know what you do for put in your body, you're alright, you know. You don't got no carol, you don't got no farmer sickness, so you know they all live before corona come.
I got some time to be chilling on the yard here, so we should do another roots, different kind of roots. Be wicked. You got any roots going right now?
No. But there's some people call me here. You see some people, you can't hire them. Gang of 7 come here, you know. 6 women, you know.
Yeah.
And 1 blood-paid police, you know. Alright, sir. Man say my wife is online and all kind of stuff on there do, you know, man. I'm gonna line up some roots one day.
Yeah, because it's a process, right? You got to get all the materials. It's got to sit for a while. You got to let it kind of let it blend up together. So yeah, let's do that one. It'll be a good one.
Yeah, something for y'all then, something else. No roots when I have one boy, but then the rain and he's young like I want, you know. I have them, I go boil them up. And I go boil some roots, you know, with coconut bean. And then sitting there. Coconut bean and strong back, flat burr,
Ramoon, blood whisk, rum? I don't think so, Ratty.
And ginseng.
Moko doesn't put any alcohol in the roots.
Because people come out of it one day. Alright, back up to the roots argument now, sir. And then come here and they order them roots. And then go and tell them how it go. I tell them to not rush me, you know. Because I no just do something and go pick some bush, go no, and when it's time, it not work. So then go and then come back about 3 times or 4 times and this and that and blah blah, it's the roots. One at a time, but I don't know how them I do the roots then. But you know, one at a time one woman asked me, let me get and portions of money for England, like, you know, what, 16 pounds. Let me get 16 pounds back at that, you know, yeah, not that money, but that England pound, you know what I mean? So then come me give them the root to the money, if you have the money, me give them the root paying 6,000. Right. You see after, when they go with the roots, with that root, they make up story and say it's expensive, and then the woman a war over and hold it for money when they give me to come buy the roots, and then just get that alone because the woman call me now, the woman cussing, and then it's a fucking thief client saying I hold it for money for me. They come give me every just to buy too much in gallon of roots, and then carry them and then take a flat jug, then take 2 of them take a water flat jug. I think I 2 of them. First, me put them in a, and then we separate them. Put them in a bigger jug they like. Because I give them like 3 jugs, and then we separate up jug now, because, you know, you could have known from them as if we separate them now 1 or 2 now. You know, they are fucking thief them though. Because then can't go, they go tell the woman, say, this after this, and this after that. Why don't wish you come and say that? In the last week, you know over there. Me hear a woman call me, ask me if I buy roots again. Me say, no man, I'm not buying no roots again, man. You stop buying roots? Me say, yeah man, because last time the people no treat me good. And she said, that why now? And that make now, me come now down here, me can't get none. Just through that now, because the best roots, the whole family, oh God, it's so nice. I wouldn't shame to tell you. Boy, the family, them and my son and everybody in the world, everybody got baby. Me say, and that's why you have to pay me some money. That's why I call you, but I can't trust the blasted brute them. But you see like come here and talk to you, me I keep this number and come look for what me want, Rasta man. And give some pound, but I don't hear now. Don't worry yourself. So we'll make our real men. Say, well, I mean, got taken to me say, that's why you have to give me some money. You know me say right there, so? I want somebody where Parai know in Canada. Parai call me and Parai walk. And Parai say, listen to that lady here. And then the woman call me, you know what you. And say, look up, he are dead in Kema hospital and doctor can't help him out. And dead to her. And he give one remedy, you know. And he said by the morning, by the time Parai call me and the woman call me back and say, wow, good job man, me done with it. I said before, I tell him, I say, I got to see it come with a little root two little sprang. So you know what that means. It's gonna come out in no time. One day pick the car, run come out from the bathroom, come there and say, oh mama, something come out of me. And then go and say, him remember, say, my content there two little sprang and it black. Done with him. Pick me look healthy on phone again, I eat big food and sit me. And next woman said, one night in dreams that somebody 19 him, but you know what? I want to know, so I call you, Moko. My dream, somebody had tell me, so that's why I call you. What? Why you have a cold? So I have a cold, mommy. I can't. Oh, and they all about and hear them. Every weapon him tap up with coal and can breathe all kind of things for him. I say, listen. You know what you have to do? Just get some virgin olive oil with some garlic and use it.
And put it on your spaghetti.
And you know, put it on the spaghetti, me tell you, we cut it up like one piece, like a little peel, and do it. I tell him like he call me, and you see, in the day, like about 12 again, that's my phone. Oh God, Moko. Why? And I hate me telling long time we put it, but in we use the olive oil with it, you know. But now we put on garlic in our head and we just drink it with the two little, like a peel. Cut up the garlic. The woman say, what cold, Moko? England call me from me now, what cold, Moko? Come out of me, I never know if so many cold. All that day now, Moko. Then this I run out of my ears, gardening, I run out of my ears all the time. And me, dream somebody I tell me about the anointed, so you tell me about the anointed now. And he say, if me did have money, I take you to England. Cause no man quick like you, cause you release me. But anyway, when me have money, we will come over there. But now, right now, me feel excellent and feel like we travel. You know where me I go now? The next couple months, Brazil. Say, man, cool, respect, man. I'm big woman. Big lady. Say, but me say, then where you get money? He said the government give money. Cause a long time in England. Yes, man.
Trouble day.
So as you know, all ends up there where you see me send out and help people, Matthew. People respect me, man. Listen, stay right on my yard and help you, you know. Work, man.